What's one thing you want to feel a sense of accomplishment around by the end of this week? Hi, I'm Sheila Vitello. I am a self care strategist and creator of the Season Self Care app. I'm committed to helping you reconnect to your purpose, elevate your well being, and to live your version of a happy, successful life. You're listening to a Monday minisode where I share an insight designed to help you live into what lights you up this week. Our lives are full, our lives are busy, and we may have an idea for where we want to go, where we're headed, but until we really get our other priorities out of the way, it can feel almost impossible at times to really make traction in moving forward with our vision for our life. Do you ever feel that way? So let me ask you, when you sit down at the start of each week to whatever task list you have, whatever set of priorities you have for your business, what is on the list? Do you have specific items that are related to the bigger vision? And I'm not talking about having something every single day of the week, but even if you have one thing that if you were to accomplish that thing this week over week over week, you would be able to get that much closer to the outcome that you most desire in your business. What would that be for you? That's why I asked that question at the top. Really go back and listen and really sit quietly and consider, what would that thing be? Often when I'm with clients, what I tend to do is take what the big vision is once we actually get clarity on what that is, because that can take some time. And then we work backwards from what that vision is, from what that goal is, to all the little steps in between, all the way back to right now in this moment. And that gives you an idea of what the one thing is that you can start with. And then as you get started on that one thing this week, you may have a whole list of other things that are sequential that you think of immediately. However, once you actually get started on that one thing, you'll notice, ooh, there's another thing, there's another thing, there's micro steps, there's macro steps. There's things that maybe you want to add to the list. And maybe as you take steps forward, you might even notice that the end point starts to look different, right? We can start out with this idea for what we want our life to look like, what we want our business to look like, what we want our relationships to look like, where we want to live, all the experiences we want to have. But it's not until we actually get started that we see, A, what we really like and what resonates for us, and B, are there other options we hadn't considered? Because I don't know about you, as I'm taking actions towards my own dreams, this is something I've always found. I end up meeting someone, I have a conversation, I hop in a plane and I go to a different place, and I learn a whole new way of being that I never even knew existed. Right? This is true for all of us in our lives, with our dreams and our businesses. And so my invitation to you for this week is to get clear on, yes, what is the vision? And know that you don't have to know all the steps. And you don't even have to know exactly what it looks like, but like a general idea, and work backward the best you can to what you can do today. What's one small thing? Spend some time, you alone with your journal, maybe put some music on, or maybe be like me, get out in nature. The birds are often the best music. And the sound of the wind, the sound of the waves, wherever you may be, to really inspire you to go within and ask yourself, what is the vision and what is your next step? Go for it this week. I really love to listen and hear what's happening in your life and what are these things that you're striving towards. So please, please, please drop me a DM. Let me know what's the vision and what's the step you're taking this week. You can go over to Sheila Vitello. So at Sheila A. Vitello is my Instagram handle. I'm on LinkedIn as well. Or you can go in the podcast here, and there's a little spot now in my show notes that you can tap on to leave me a message. So leave me a message. Let me know what it is, what's happening for you. And also let me know what else you would like me to be talking about on these episodes. I am so excited for this season to come because there's some beautiful offerings opening up for you. The mastermind's going to be opening up in the new year, so I have a wait list that will be starting soon. But before then, there's a beautiful program that you can be learning about and getting involved in yourself if you want to get rid of all the overwhelm to start achieving that life you really, really want to be achieving and actually living during all the busyness, getting focused. But you can start with this one thing today. And I hope it serves you well. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your week. Big blessings.